how to create all kinds of colourful designs in Affinity Photo. And all you need, a single vector shape via the Shapes tools and the Equations filter. You could use any shape. I'm just going to use a diamond, so go over here, Diamond tool, and apply. You can use the Swatches panel to fill it with all kinds of colourful gradients, or just use a solid colour. Select the shape and go to Filters and Distort and Equations. As soon as you do that, that layer will turn into a pixel layer. In the Equations panel, you've got two coordinate systems. By default, Cartesian, but I'm going to select Polar. And as soon as I do that, I get R and T instead of X and Y. The R field can't use X or Y, nor can the T. What you can do, you can put R equals R times 5. You can also put R equals T times 5. But in this, I'm going to use R times 10 and then times A, which is a parameter. You can see the parameters at the bottom. Go to the R field and enter R times 10. Now the times is an asterisk. That's just above the number 8 on the keyboard. Then you can put T times 20 and you can see the result. Really quite small, but you can modify it using parameters. But you can also move the origin point. So you can just click there and you can move it around to your heart's content. But also I can put R times 10 times A, and that's a parameter just down here. At the moment it's set to 1, so there's no change. And also I can do the same, T times, and I'm going to use B. And again, B is set to 1 at the moment. Now I can modify the A and the B. So I'm just going to change the A, decrease it, make it close to 0. And as you do that, you can see the result. And again, you can still move it around. You can also modify B. So just go over here and drag. Now you'll notice one issue with this. As you drag, this is slightly cut off. And that's because you're using reals. You're not using integers. And it would be great if you could, but unfortunately this is a real value, so that's just 0.5, so it's just not perfect. Notice at the bottom there's an extend mode. Really doesn't make much difference when it comes to this equation. All kinds of great designs can be created very quickly just by moving the origin point. Just change the equation. You don't have to keep it as that formula. You can modify it. You can put plus T times. You can put minus T times in the R field as well. You don't have to just keep it R in the R field. Once you're happy with your design, simply click Apply. What you can then do is you can go over here, Move tool, and you can reposition it. You can move it around. You can also go to the Layers panel, go down the bottom, click Effects, maybe turn it into a 3D design very quickly, and close. You can also hold down the Alt Option key on your keyboard, and you can duplicate the design to create multiple copies of that new design. And of course, I used a diamond shape. You can use any shape. Shapes you create, shapes that come with the shape tool, and much, much more. Well, I hope you found this tutorial of interest. I'm always adding new tutorials about Affinity Photo as well as Designer. So please subscribe to the channel. Also, if you've got any questions, please let me know. Any other changes to the equations that you would like to see, any uses of the shapes you would like to see as well, please let me know in the comments. Thank you much.